If deadlifts are scary, then the seated good morning is an amazing exercise for you to get into that hip hinge without worrying about hurting your back or doing something you shouldn't. Yeah! Now, the way we're gonna set up for this is we're gonna go wide with our legs. Typically what I see people doing is as they start to go wide, the knees start to cave in. So really important for us to make sure we keep in mind is as we go wide, you wanna go as wide as you can maintain these knees and toes keeping in one line. We don't want to start doing this, and we don't want to be all the way out this way where you start feeling uncomfortable. You want to sit at the edge of your seat or bench if you're in the gym, preferably a bench. We want to sit tall. And what I want you to think about is as you're going through this motion, you want to think about pushing your butt back behind you. It's going to stay pretty much in the same spot, but if you think about pushing that butt back behind you, as you reach down into the ground and you keep a tall body, we're gonna do exactly what we need to do with your hips to get that hinge and activate those glutes even more, putting them in the stretch. Another really important thing to do is that we wanna drive your feet all the way down into the floor. So when we're doing this loaded, we're gonna grab onto your dumbbells, preferably something that's gonna allow you to stretch your arms. So you can see with these dumbbells, my arms are a little bent. We're gonna rock with it for right now, but I'm thinking about pushing my butt back behind me, not rounding down forward. I wanna keep a tall body, already activating my glutes, and then keeping those knees from caving inward. We're gonna move them out so that we have that knee and toe in one line. We're gonna stay tall, and from here, we're gonna push those feet down into the ground, and then you wanna try to aim to get as low as you can safely, getting those hips working. And now from here, what I want you to think about is sitting up as tall as you can, which might be here. You can sit all the way up to about that 90-degree mark, but if we're going through the motion and you realize you're feeling it the most here, and in order to get all the way up to that 90-degree mark, you start arching your back to get there, then you've gone too high. We don't want to arch that back in excess to compensate and get you all the way up there. That's what we want to stay away from. We want to be able to keep all that tension in our lower body, glutes, hip region, and a stretch in our inner thighs, and also a nice good stretch in that lower back too. So if you feel like you have a bend in your arms with dumbbells, one thing that you could do is you can focus on just using one at a time. From here, we're gonna hold it from the bottom. This is gonna allow us to get extra range of motion, and we're gonna do the same exact thing, pushing that butt back, keeping a nice tall straight body, chin down, and we're gonna push those feet down into the ground to help us get as tall as you possibly can, right? So that's one way that we can do it. Another variation that you can do is holding it in the crooks of your arms in a Zercher variation without crushing the mic. And we're gonna do the same exact thing, keeping that hip hinge, pushing that butt back, keeping a tall body, and sitting up as tall as you possibly can, and finding the variation that feels the most comfortable for you. Now, don't do one variation over the other. There's no right answer. Just do what feels best for you. That's going to allow you to get all of the active muscles working in the fashion that we want to, pain-free.